Good morning. Welcome to episode 5 of Making Macros Simple. Well, today I will be showing you how to do a protein waffle with the one and only Kodiak cakes. Oh, and you can't really see. Okay, there we go. Kodiak cakes and a Premier protein shake. So you can see I already have my vertical waffle maker heating up right now, and the ingredients we're going to use today for this, and I'm going to show you how to track this in MyFitnessPal. We're going to do 1 serving size of protein packed power cakes from Kodiak cakes. These have to be the best pancakes I've ever had. I mean, whole grain, low fat, moderate carb, high protein. Like, you can't get any better. They have amazing products. And then instead of mixing it with water, just like it suggests, or water and oil, I'm going to mix it with Premier protein to get a little bit more protein in. And I won't use the whole shake. I'll probably only use about 1/3 of the shake, but I'm going to track the whole shake because I'm going to drink whatever amount I don't use just by itself. And then I'm also gonna have some fresh cut strawberries that I cut up last night, probably about 100 grams, and I'm gonna use this as a pre-workout snack because I've got back today and I've got cardio today. I'm about 8 days out from my next show, so I need some good carbs to fuel my workout. If you are new to my channel, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and clicking that subscribe button. It definitely helps the channel grow and it gives you notifications whenever I upload a new video. So I appreciate that, and it makes sure that you get notified whenever I put out free informational content, especially this month because we're doing 5 days a week showing you how to track different foods and different meals in MyFitnessPal. This first week has been all breakfast foods. Next week will be all lunch foods, or lunch meals rather. The 3rd week will be dinner meals, and the 4th week will be desserts. Super pumped about that one. So make sure you guys click that subscribe button if you enjoy this content, and you'll get lots more. The waffle maker is heating up. I'm going to show you guys how to make this. So right now I have a bowl on my scale, and I have the scale zeroed out. I'm gonna add in 1 serving size of the dry mix of Kodiak power cakes. So it's gonna be 53 grams is what we're gonna measure out, or 1/2 cup if you don't have a scale. And that's a total of 190 calories, 2 grams of fat, 30 grams of carbs, 5 of which are fibrous carbs, and 14 grams of protein. So it's such a good combination of nutrition right there. Mix in about 1/3 of the Premier protein shake, and then I'm going to whisk it and make sure it is the right consistency. I think we're spot on for consistency, so I'm gonna have a little bit of this. All right, now that my vertical waffle maker is all heated up, I will be putting a little bit of coconut oil spray on there and then pouring my batter in. I think the only downfall to having a vertical waffle maker is that you can't really put anything like chocolate chips or bacon or anything that won't get through the opening at the top. Yum. Now, if you don't like waffles and you're more of a pancake kind of person, I literally do the same exact thing, and I just use the same mix and literally same exact thing. I don't change up the recipe at all, and I just make pancakes instead. While the waffle is in the waffle maker, let's go ahead and put everything into MyFitnessPal. So we're gonna go ahead and click on the MyFitnessPal icon. And let's start off with the Premier protein shake. So we know we've done this before. So I'm gonna click on diary down at the bottom. And I'm gonna go to add food. And I'm gonna use the barcode. So take this, put the square over it. Sometimes this can be a little fickle and it just takes a minute kind of moving the barcode around. And if it doesn't always work, usually I don't have an issue with this one, but if it doesn't always work, then you can go ahead and type it in. Sometimes because the barcode is just in a funky place on the object, it doesn't want to work. Sometimes you have to bring it in and out. Clearly this one doesn't want to work today, Okay, well, now you guys see that sometimes it just doesn't work. So we're gonna go back and we're just gonna actually scroll down because I know that I have had this before. So look, we had this yesterday. Chocolate shake, premier protein drink. I'm just gonna go ahead and click on that. I know that it has all the correct macronutrients, 5 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fat, and 30 grams of protein, as well as 160 calories. We checked this in yesterday's video, so make sure you check that out if you haven't seen it already, but the macronutrients on the nutrition facts on the item match what's in MyFitnessPal, so we'll go ahead and click the check mark on this one, which brings us back to the main diary entry page. So now we're gonna go to add food again, and we're gonna do strawberries next. So I don't have the container for the strawberries anymore, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna type in, we know that we measured out exactly 100 grams of strawberries, so I'm gonna type in 100 grams strawberries. Here we go. And I'm gonna look for an item that has 100 grams. So I don't wanna look for a cup, I don't wanna look for ounces, I wanna look for grams. So we'll just check the first one out right here. So that actually looks pretty accurate. So 100 grams of strawberries, 32 calories, 7 grams of carbs, just a smidgen of fat and a smidgen of protein. So that's what we're looking for. And just for a fun fact, in case you guys did not know, the carbs in strawberries do not come all from sugar. So some of them come from fiber. So if you ate nothing but strawberries for a day, you would not get only sugar carbs, you would get fibrous carbs as well. And that's the same with most fruit, especially berries, is you're gonna get a good amount of fiber from berries. I think blackberries may have the highest fiber content. Don't quote me on that, but they have a whole lot of fiber. So that looks pretty accurate. If you want to change your serving size, if you wanted to do 150 grams, then you would just change right here and you would just scroll up until you get 1.5 serving sizes, which would give you 150 grams. I'm gonna stick to 100, change the serving size to whatever you need to. So I'm gonna click check there and check at the top. Then the third thing we're gonna do, so add food again, we're gonna do 1 serving size of the Kodiak cakes that we have right here. And I want to show you guys this. I know it's already going to happen. So when I scan this, let me find, where's the barcode? Oh, the barcode is on the bottom for these boxes. So there's the barcode. When I scan this, oh, and that one actually came up properly. A lot of times I found that when I scan something that's on a box mix, it will come up with the ingredients and the macronutrient list for the item as prepared. So if it was prepared with olive oil and an egg, sometimes it'll pop up with those macronutrients. But today it looks like it popped up as just the single serving dry ingredients, which is perfect because that makes our lives a little bit easier. So we see that it has 190 calories, which matches 190 calories here. There's 30 grams of carbs, which matches the 30 grams of carbs here. 2 grams of fat matches 2 grams of fat, and 14 grams of protein matches 14 grams of protein. And it's also nice that it shows you the percentages of your macronutrient breakdown. So 62% of your calories are coming from carbs, 9% from fat, and 29% from protein. So that's just kind of cool. Again, if you scroll down, then you can see the rest of the nutrition facts there. And let's see. I'm gonna click the check mark, and then I want to show you guys. So we're looking at this in the vertical, but when we flip it sideways, instead of seeing only the calories, we're gonna see the macronutrient breakdown. So we see that we're under breakfast. We see the calories on the left, but then we'll also see the carbs, the fats, the protein, the fiber, and the sugar breakdown. So that is always really convenient to take a look at to make sure you know how much fiber you're getting, how many sugar, carbs you're getting, and it just gives you the totals at the bottom of each meal as well. And then when you scroll down to the bottom of the day, well, I have only input breakfast right now, so it's only showing breakfast, but at the end of the day, it'll show you the totals for the day too, as well as your goals and then any calories you have remaining. So that is breakfast for the day, you guys. I hope that made things pretty easy, and I will see you with my finished waffle. I'm gonna measure out 100 grams of strawberries, so I have zeroed out my scale again, and oh, look at that, my waffle's already ready. So we're gonna do 100 grams here. So if you're ever curious to know exactly what 100 grams of strawberries looks like. You're about to see. Here we go, and that's 101 grams, so we're gonna go ahead and call that good. 101. That's what about 100 grams of strawberries looks like. See that compared to my hand? So strawberries give you a whole lot of bang for your buck. Highly recommend berries if you're looking for low calorie, low carb fruit options as opposed to things like mango or pineapple, which are a lot higher in sugar carbs. Is ready. Take a look at that beauty. So it's not quite a full waffle, but it is one full serving size. If you want to make sure that you get a full waffle, then probably go a serving and a half of that dry mix. Two servings is too much. I have tried this before. So that is the beautiful waffle right there. Badass waffle maker. It's good eats, right, Alton? And do a quick taste test with that little extra bit. I love breakfast, you guys. It's so good, so good. Pouring the rest of my protein shake in there. So I'm gonna have chocolate milk protein shake to go with the rest of my beautiful breakfast. All right, you guys, that's the complete breakfast. One serving size of Kodiak Cakes, Power Cakes, Buttermilk, Flapjack, and Waffle Mix. One Premier Protein Shake, which is now in there and partially in this waffle. And then we've got a beautiful 2/3 of an entire waffle with a little bit of spray butter on top and 100 grams of strawberries. All right, you guys, that concludes day 5 of making macros simple. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and finish my protein shake and my waffle and get to the gym because I got some gains to make, just like everybody else in this world. So if gym is on your list today, get yourself a pre-workout meal and go hit up the gym. Go do it right now. Cheers. Be empowered to make a change in your life and take the next step on your health and fitness journey.